Talking about mass and weight. Again, unfortunately, we have two different systems we use. We've got our U.S. customary system. Okay, I don't want to get more of a reading book there, sir. U.S. customary system we'll put on this side, and then we have the ever popular EPD and the metric system. You've probably done a little bit in both. In our U.S. system, at least there's not like a lot of different things that you can do. We have ounces, which for some reason we abbreviate as OZ, even though there's no Z's in that. What is something that weighs about an ounce? Anybody know? David?
Piece of paper?
Piece of paper, yeah. Maybe the paper's probably a little less than an ounce. Probably a good thing to do is basically a letter in an envelope. Put together, kind of weigh that. Even a little bit heavier than that. When you buy your stamp, good old United States Post, you have ever seen a letter with a stamp on it anymore? Alright. When you pay your whatever a stamp is, I think it's 50-some cents now, whatever. That allows you to mail something that weighs up to 1 ounce. So you can mail pretty much like a birthday card, as long as it's not one of those jumbo birthday cards, as long as it's not one of those plain birthday cards, as long as it got all that pop-up stuff in it. So your typical everyday birthday card would be, with an envelope, would be about an ounce. And then if you put 16 of those ounces together, you get 1 pound, which I don't know why, ladies and gentlemen, but the abbreviation for a pound is LB. Neither one of those, neither one of those is in that. Why? Do you know why it's LB? Did somebody say? We'll have to ask her again because I don't remember. I probably know it one time too. Something that weighs about a pound. Caleb? Yeah, well, that would be same thing. An ounce is a 1 ounce weight. But let's go with something generic that everybody knows. So?
Like a baby in.
Babies. Well, babies, even the smallest babies are usually a couple. When they go full term, they're like 7 or 8 pounds. Really, preemie babies could be a pound, but that would be really, really small. London?
A carrot?
A carrot would probably be less than a pound. I was just going to say probably about the weight of your shoe. 1 shoe is probably close to a pound. Your book is probably a couple pounds, 1.5 pounds or whatever. And then if you put 2,000 pounds together, I don't know why they picked 2,000, and that is 1 ton. And they always go with an elephant weighing a ton, but a car, a light car, is kind of about a ton, 2,000 pounds. Again, no rhyme or reason why they picked those sort of things there. And then in the metric system, we have basically a gram. We start with a gram. And a gram would be about the weight of, Katerina?
Paper clip?
Yep, they always say a paper clip. Now, is that a jumbo paper clip or a small one? I don't know. Probably a jumbo one is probably that. A gram is about the size of a paper clip. But the metric system actually has a smaller unit than a gram. It is the milligram. And if you think about milligrams, there are 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. So if you took a paper clip, and cut it into 1,000 pieces, that would be about a milligram. What do we measure? We measure something all the time in milligrams that you guys are very familiar with. What is it? Sam? No, well, no. It's something more a little consumer friendly there, especially in the flu season here. Soup? Did you say? Soup would be more in grams than milligrams.
Chips.
No, pills.
Pills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
When you take whatever your Tylenol or whatever, a lot of times that stuff is like 500 milligrams or 250 milligrams. You know, it's not a very big thing. A gram is pretty small. You know, when you think of a gram would be like a couple grains of salt or whatever. There's not a lot of And then if you put 1,000 grams together, that equals 1 kilogram or 1 kg. And if you want to kind of tie everything together with the metric system and the U.S. customary system, 1 kilogram. Oh, by the way, what weighs about a kilogram? Your book is probably about a kilogram. 1 kilogram is what? How does it compare to a pound? Is a kilogram more or less than? A kilogram is more. Matter of fact, it is like what the book says, 2.2 pounds. In other words, if you want to go on a diet, just give your weight in kilograms and not in pounds. You'd be a little less than half. So if you weigh 70 pounds, if you weigh 70 pounds, you'd only weigh about 30, 31, 32 kilograms. So you could say, hey, I weigh like 31, whatever. You don't say it. Whatever it was there. And then I guess there's a metric ton. I'm sorry, I should do that here. If you put 1,000 kilograms together, and it gets a little confusing because this is a metric ton. 1 metric ton, and that gets a little confused with the regular ton. So the metric ton is. How close is a metric ton to a normal ton? Well, you should be able to do the math. If 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds, 1,000 kilograms would be 2,200 pounds. So they're in the same ballpark. They're not super close, but they're not real far away. Take a look at page 500. Oh, look at 500. We're halfway through 1,000 here. Take a look at page 500 with me, will you please? 500. We have done 500 pages of math. Let's see if we can answer those practice problems there at the top there, A, B, C, D, and E. A half a pound would be how many ounces? If a whole pound is 16 ounces, a half a pound, Caleb, is 8 ounces. Letter B says if a pair of tennis shoes is about 1 kilogram, then if a pair of tennis shoes is a kilogram, only 1 tennis shoe would be how many grams? Katharina? 500, yep. Because a pair of kilograms is 1,000, so if you only had one of them, you only have half of there. Letter C, 10 pounds of potatoes is how many ounces? If 1 pound is 16 ounces, if you have 10 of those, the nice thing when you multiply by 10 is you just add a 0, so it's 160. Ooh, how would you figure out D? 16 tons is how many pounds? And again, I always encourage you, if you have 16 tons, that means I would have to draw 16. You don't have to actually do this, but you have 16 of these, and they each weigh 2,000. So what would you have to do to find the answer? you'd have to multiply 16 times 2,000. Everybody do that in their head? Jax, what do you get? 16 times 2,000?
32,000.
Very good, 32,000. And then the last one there, a fabric store manager places an order to buy 9 rolls of ribbon. Each roll weighs 925 grams. Use compatible numbers. How much would you estimate 9 rolls that are 425 grams each? What would you say? What would be a good estimate of that? Instead of 9 rolls, you would have 10 rolls, and instead of 425, you'd have, if you were estimating 10 times 400, it would be 4,000.